Previously on Big Brother Sim Edition 3D, Phoenix and Lakeisha formed an alliance, deciding to use Natalie for her vote. Meanwhile, Natalie's abrasive paranoia rubbed her fellow house guests the wrong way, which Phoenix used to his advantage. At the nomination ceremony, Lakeisha nominated Cece and Ada for eviction. And it was Cece's strategic gameplay that caught up to her, as she was the fifth house guest to be evicted from the house. Who will become the next head of household, and who will they nominate for eviction? Find out now on Big Brother Sim Edition 3D.
House guests, I have the results. Cece, you have been evicted.
I survived eviction yet again, and Cece has become nothing more than another notch on my belt.
Cece was so mad when she left the house, which of course I enjoyed watching after what she did to my brother Marky.
I don't want goodbyes.
Bye, Cece. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Seriously though, I could not care less if she doesn't want to say goodbye. I have an HOH competition to focus on winning.
On a personal level, it's hard to watch Cece walk out the door, but strategically I couldn't trust her anymore. Then again, I don't know who, if anyone, I can trust in this house.
House guests, please stand behind a fire-making station. BB City has been ruined by an earthquake, and now you must build a fire big and warm enough to survive the night. Before each of you is a fire pit. The first person to build a fire strong enough to burn through the ropes dangling above will become the next head of household.
This is a skill-based competition, and luckily it's a skill that I have. I've taken my kids camping since they were young. I know how to quickly build a blaze.
This competition begins now.
Oh, damn, that hurts.
Are you okay, Phoenix?
Yeah, I'll be okay. I need to win this competition, but I am the last person to get their fire lit. This is a bad start.
I do not trust anyone in this house, not even my own brother. I am going to waste no time in trying to build the biggest fire.
I am trying very hard to catch up to the size of Natalie's fire.
Natalie and Phoenix are both so much further ahead in this competition than Ada and myself. This is not good. I could be in danger of going home this week.
My damn back hurts.
Does somebody want to tell Ada that tossing twigs into the fire isn't going to cut it if she wants to win? I mean, I won't, but somebody else can.
Oh, for crying out loud. Why won't this ignite? Oh damn it. Unless hell freezes over, there is no way I am going to win this competition. I am already concerned that once again I could be sitting on the chopping block come eviction night. Holy crap.
Whoa!
Way to go, Nat.
Congratulations, Natalie. You are the new head of household.
I dedicate this win to my babies. For the first time since moving back into this house, I can breathe a sigh of relief. I stink like smoke.
I am very nervous about Natalie being the new HOH.
Me too.
I do not know if we can trust her.
No way.
She might nominate me.
Natalie is shady. I am nervous too. Ada or Dustin have to go. It's strange, but I think that Natalie currently trusts me enough that she'll keep me safe this week. She and I have an alliance with Lakeisha. For me it's real, more real than my alliance with Natalie, but Nat has vocalized distrust of Lakeisha. I don't know what she's going to do, and it might be something that I do not agree with.
I am just warning you now, if that bitch nominates me, I am going to call her out.
I know that some people are probably stressed about the fact I won head of household, and the truth is, they should be. If I was vulnerable this week, I would have definitely ended up going home.
I need to talk to Natalie and figure out where her head is at. If she's ready to target Lakeisha, I then have to convince her to change her mind.
Come in. I said come in. Hello.
Girls, speak up.
Just come in and sit down. Paranoia is high inside of the Big Brother house, so even though I have an alliance with Natalie and Phoenix, this feels like an ambush.
Congratulations on winning.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I wanted it so bad.
Obviously, girl. The last thing I want to do tonight is drag my ass upstairs and kiss Natalie's ass, but that's exactly how I'm spending my time. Yay. Ada or Dustin has to go.
I will probably force Dustin to pay the price this week for what he did to Phoenix and myself when he was the director. Phoenix and Natalie might be just telling me what I want to hear, so until I figure out their true intentions, I'm going to do the same thing to them. Do you both trust me?
Girl, you need to stop questioning things. This is the final 3.
Excuse me. I am reaffirming our deal. I don't understand what your problem is.
I've literally got no problem. What are you talking about? I'm going to be blunt with you. I don't like the way you're speaking to me, and I'm not going to allow it to continue.
Ladies, let's get along. We all have the same goal. Both Lakeisha and Natalie are good at needlessly aggravating a situation, so the two of them being suspicious of one another is certainly going to end badly, but I am crossing my fingers that Lakeisha can make it past Natalie's reign of terror unscathed.
You're absolutely right, Phoenix. I am sorry, Natalie. Natalie can take her ratty-ass hair and her squeaky childish voice elsewhere because HOH or not, I refuse to sit here and let the likes of her disrespect me. But when Phoenix tries to sound reasonable, I can hear Marky's voice in my head, and I know I need to defuse the situation and focus on the prize. I am feeling very on edge with Natalie in power. I wanted to check in that you still have my back.
I know our alliance with Cece didn't work out, and I know that Cece had a lot to say about me, but Lakeisha, we're going to the final 2 together.
I'm concerned about if and how I'll make it through this week. I've done nothing to Natalie, but I can read people well enough to know that I should be worried about the upcoming nomination ceremony. I don't know if I can still trust Dustin in this game, but honestly, all I want right now is some reassurance from him.
You don't need to question that. You're all I have in this house.
That's great to hear, because you and I really need Natalie gone as soon as she's no longer safe.
I am focusing on navigating my way through this week first. Cece took the fall for my plan to evict Marky, but she only gave me the push necessary to do it. I think Lakeisha still trusts me, so she doesn't need to know the truth about my involvement.
Decisions need to be made, so conversations need to be had. I need 2 things, a pawn, and the votes to evict Lakeisha. Can we forgive and forget?
Natalie, I thought we already made up. You can trust me.
I know, but I'm paranoid.
Natalie's paranoia makes it hard to trust her, because it means she did not believe me the first time we made amends.
Ada, please wake up so we can talk.
What's so important that you had to wake me up?
I need to know whether or not I can trust you. Yes, of course you can. No one wants Natalie questioning their loyalty 24/7. What alliances will she have after she's no longer in power? None. When I think of everyone inside of the house, Phoenix needs me, Ada isn't a threat, and although I trust Dustin as little as I do Lakeisha, I view her as being a stronger competitor in competitions. Lakeisha is the biggest threat to my game, but I don't know who to use as a pawn. Are you nervous?
Should I be?
No, not at all.
I don't understand why Natalie would ask me if I was nervous, if we're supposedly in an alliance and she told me I was safe. I do not believe that I am as safe with her in power this week as she wants me to think that I am. Anyway, I'm done my coffee.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I can sense a discomfort from Lakeisha whenever she is around me. That is how I know that I am making the correct decision to nominate her for eviction.
Knowing that I could potentially be nominated yet again this week, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Oh good, someone made coffee. Exactly what I needed. Do you know what Natalie is going to do with her nominations? It does not make sense for her to nominate me. She should nominate Dustin and Lakeisha, but Natalie is making me feel concerned. The interactions I've shared with Natalie do not give me the impression she is someone I can trust, but when it comes to her brother Phoenix, I do feel comfortable with him.
Don't worry, you can trust me. I'll try talking to her. Natalie is a paranoid mess. She is stressing everybody out. Natalie has the potential to drag me down with her, but right now I think the house guests look at me as somebody they can trust in comparison to her. It might be enough momentum that after she's no longer in power, Natalie could be evicted next, and that would decrease my threat level substantially. Even if she did nominate you, you'd have the votes to stay.
I appreciate what you are saying to me, but I've done my time on the chopping block. Somebody else can stress about campaigning to get the necessary votes for once.
Strategically, I am in a good, but very fragile, position in this game, and Natalie could possibly ruin it all before I get a chance to evict her from the house, even for us simply being associated with her. Until I have the opportunity to get rid of Natalie, I have to give her some small tips of advice to keep her from completely spiraling and f***ing this game up for me. Hey Dustin, what's on your mind? You look stressed out.
It's your sister. Natalie's paranoia is making me feel alarmed.
I need to talk to Natalie before she ruins this opportunity for me, but I do not know how she is going to react to constructive criticism from me. Do not react defensively. I want to try and help you out. Your paranoia and constant questioning of people is becoming a bit over the top. You need to stop putting people on the spot. Everyone is noticing.
So basically, everyone is talking shit about me. Great.
Natalie took what she wanted to from what I had to say, instead of listening to the actual message itself. I did what I can. If she ends up leaving this house with regret about how she played the game, that's on Natalie's shoulders, not mine. The nomination ceremony is soon. What is your final decision?
I do not trust Dustin, but I do not think he is a threat, so let him think that I have accepted his apology. He is safe this week. I don't trust Lakeisha, and I don't think she trusts me after the house meeting, but with her, I am scared she will win another HOH and evict me. Ada is the perfect pawn. Everyone has used her as one, so I am not disrupting the status quo, and there is no way she is voted out instead of a threat like Lakeisha. Entering the house so late in the game, I am worried about causing waves. To my understanding, Lakeisha and Ada have both caused a lot of trouble in this house, and have each been discussed for potential nomination many times. Both of them being nominated for eviction will satisfy the house and make them happy with me, while resulting in one of my biggest threats going home.
I really wish you would reconsider. We can trust our alliance with Lakeisha. Why are we throwing away our only ally? Paranoia is not a good enough answer.
Don't dismiss my feelings.
You're the one dismissing logic for paranoia. Dustin is who should be going home this week.
Dustin can be dealt with at any time.
Natalie has no interest in working as a collaborative alliance. She would rather be controlled by her anxiety. I don't want Lakeisha nominated. It puts her in a lot of danger, and she is my strongest ally. Lakeisha showed Natalie loyalty when she kept her safe last week. Dustin directly cut Natalie and I from the house. The choice to get rid of Dustin next should be an obvious one. The only reason you have more paranoia about Lakeisha is because we're in an alliance, but it doesn't mean you can't trust her.
Phoenix has never been supportive of me my entire life, so it does not surprise me at all that when I need to lean on him the most, he is still incapable of being there for me.
Hey Fee.
We need to talk quick, and there isn't much time. The objective of the game is to make it to the finale. I feel more confident that I can do that with Lakeisha than I am with Natalie. If my sister nominates Lakeisha for eviction next to Ada, she has really bad odds of staying, so I don't care how upset Natalie gets with me for this. I need to tip off Lakeisha that she needs to get her butt back upstairs and plead to stay. If you don't want to be nominated, go talk to Natalie now. She wants you out, but I don't.
Will she change her mind?
I don't know.
That doesn't sound promising. It sounds like I'm f***ed. I wish there was one time that I did not have to worry about being nominated. I am sick and tired of fighting to stay all the time.
You got this.
I appreciate the opportunity to save myself, but I do not think that whatever I say to Natalie will make a difference. It's hard for me to reason with someone not to make a decision that they realistically don't have a reason to make. It's stupid.
You can't just barge in here.
Girl, what's this rumor about you nominating me?
Is that what Phoenix told you?
It sure is.
Well then, I guess that
You're an
cat's
idiot.
out of the bag. I don't know why Phoenix told Lakeisha that I was going to nominate her, but I've obviously been too trusting of him too. Now I'm starting to consider using him as a pawn against Lakeisha, and giving Ada a break from the chopping block. I'm going to be honest with you, Lakeisha. I do not trust you, and I do not believe that you trust me. If you won another head of household competition, I would be in danger of leaving. I can sense it.
You know that is bullshit. I made the alliance and kept you safe when I had power to get rid of you.
Yeah, well.
Well, what?
I was a useful vote at the time, maybe not next time.
Oh, really? Listen to me, you can let your paranoia ruin your own game, but I won't let you ruin mine with it too. Okay, listen, maybe little Miss Natalie did sniff out Phoenix and I's plan, but I still refuse to let Natalie of all people evict me from this house. A lot scarier competitors have been in the head of household suite than her. And at the end of the week, I have always survived their reign of terrors, so I intend on surviving Natalie's too.
Argue all you want, Lakeisha. It's not going to make a difference.
Go ahead, get me out of this house, but you'll follow me next week. That'll be called karma.
Yeah, well, karma shmarma. No one is going to agree with being sent home, so Lakeisha's argument means nothing to me. I know I am doing what's best for my game.
Natalie and I needed to win HOH this week, but Natalie has chosen to throw this incredible opportunity for a power grab away. I am so frustrated. Natalie and I have minimal time spent in this house, but throughout it, Lakeisha has had our backs. Unlike Dustin or Ada, the only reason Natalie is struggling to trust Lakeisha so much is because she doesn't need to trust Dustin or Ada. We're not in an alliance with them. Natalie's anxiety is what's making nominations this week.
I cut Phoenix and Natalie from the house when I was the director, and after the interactions I've had with Natalie since she moved back in, I fully expect to be nominated.
I do not think anyone knows what that paranoid wench up in the head of household suite this week is going to do, but I think enough people are in hot water that I might finally be safe.
I have had a lot of nerve-wracking nomination ceremonies, but I know that today is the day I am most likely to be placed up on the chopping block. It infuriates me that I have dodged nomination for this long, only for Natalie to nominate me, when I'm not the person she needs to worry about the most.
It's time for the nomination ceremony. My first nominee for eviction is Lakeisha.
Stupid decision, girl. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
I don't care what you think. And my pawn, oops. I mean, my second nominee is
What the fuck? Why am I a pawn again? Terrible decision.
You have nothing to worry about. You're going to have to trust me. The nomination ceremony is adjourned.
I am enraged. I have become the safe pawn for everyone, the person they can nominate without causing waves in the house. But that is not the game I came here to play.
After the nomination ceremony, Phoenix followed Lakeisha so he could console her, and that tells me everything I need to know about where he stands in this game. I probably should have nominated him against Lakeisha instead of Ada.
Natalie just won the award for dumbest move ever in the history of the game. I know you will vote to keep me, but I need Dustin's vote too. If Dustin evicts me, that causes a tie, and Natalie will send me home.
If both of us work on Dustin, that guarantees him a lot of security to reach Final 3, if he grants us this favor.
Well, here I am, finally nominated for eviction for the first time after being a target the whole game. My future in this house hinges upon Dustin having my back. Yeah, the exact same guy who backstabbed my brother. I do believe Cece was the head of the snake, but I do not know how much she corrupted Dustin. I will find out on eviction night if I can trust him.